Welcome to Truth or Puke. I'm your host, Vibs, a show where I sit down one-on-one with a guest and ask them some of the most personal, embarrassingly shameful questions they've ever been asked. But the guest doesn't have to answer if they don't want to. Instead, they can eat one of the 6 disgusting foods we've selected for you. That's Truth or Puke. Let's play. Get ready to experience golf coverage like never before. The future stars of the PGA return to Chicago's North Shore for the 2023 NV5 Invitational presented by Old National Bank. And the championship will be broadcast live on Barstool.tv Thursday, July 27th through Sunday, July 30th. Join Riggs, Trent, Frankie, Jake, Marsh, Dan Rappaport, and other Barstool personalities as the field of future major champions compete for position in the Korn Ferry standings and secure their spot in the PGA Tour. Daily live coverage on Barstool.tv begins each day at 2:30 p.m. Central, 3:30 p.m. Eastern. Don't miss it. The Wonton Don, welcome to Truth or Puke. How are you feeling?
Good, and you?
Feeling great. Are you nervous at all? You walked in and you said, this is a little bit, I undersold it, how gross the stuff was.
Yeah, you told me the sea cucumber was the grossest thing on the menu, but I mean, I see 3 things that look considerably grosser.
So what we have on the menu is sea cucumber with an extremely wide set vagina, it looks like. Fermented shark, bird spit, fish sperm.
Oh, I thought that was the fermented shark.
No, that's the fermented shark and that's the sperm. And then giant water bugs, AKA water scorpions. All right, Donnie, so in my hand, I have questions written by people in the office and people from the Lowering the Bar Instagram dying to know about the Wonton Don. The rules are, you tell the truth about these questions, or if you don't feel comfortable doing that, you have a snack.
Sounds like a game. Let's fucking go.
Easy stuff.
I'm all in.
All right, Donnie, question number 1, and right off the bat, I'm gonna go big. I'm gonna go fish sperm.
Okay, yeah.
Of all the places you've been, what country has the worst culture?
You know what, I'm gonna answer this, but I'm also intrigued by fish sperm. So, you know, I might take a little nibble as well.
All right, yeah.
Worst culture. I mean, I had probably the least fun when I went to Moscow. And yeah, I think that was partially tied to the culture because like not a lot of smiles on the street.
Because of how cold it is or because the government is
I don't know. I think
dictatorship.
I think Russians just aren't very like they don't love wearing their emotions on their sleeves. They like to kind of like hide their emotions a bit, especially when in public. I mean, I don't want to shit on Russian food. I don't like all their like soups, like their fucking borscht and but they make a good dumpling. So before I sample this, I just want to think if I'm leaving any other cultures out.
I think I think you answered it great.
I mean, I don't even know why. I think I'm just eating this one because I don't think I've ever tried this.
You are a curious cat. You love to try new things.
This tastes sort of like the green tamale that's in lobsters.
You're digging in there. I think you like it.
That's not horrible. Nice little squirt.
Not bad.
That was 1 rope of jizz.
It's so soft.
I think you're just thinking of the jizz.
I am.
Oh, well, you also, yeah, I forgot. The fact that it's jizz and jizz from a fish and you hate seafood, that's like a double whammy.
Let's go water scorpion. Let's go to land. We went first by sea, then by land.
Mm-hmm.
What's the most dangerous country you've snuck illegal contraband into?
I mean, I don't know. Bringing drugs on a flight, it's risky business, but I have done it. Yeah. I'm going to say Qatar for the World Cup. We put out a video where me and PFT were eating some cardboard. That cardboard was a type of contraband.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm doing the math in my head, and I understand what you're saying.
Yes.
Those at home, they get it as well.
Yeah, they should be able to. I don't know, unless you probably have some like 12-year-olds watching that are going to be what type of drug could cardboard be?
It is a family show. We really won the family audience with Keegs and fights, and then now crazy Uncle Donnie comes on and starts telling the kids about
kids
drugs.
are just going to be like eating cardboard now.
Yeah. So would you want to split it with me? Since you answered truthfully, I have to eat.
Yeah, like you eat.
But if you want to try
some of the body, I'll try some legs.
Speaking of cardboard, these taste like cardboard.
A little worse. solid crunch.
Take a bite.
Why? I mean, why am I taking the bite? I fucking answered that. I just admitted to bringing contraband into like
Qatar,
one of the strictest countries in the world.
What is the punishment in Qatar? Don't they like chop your head off?
In Saudi Arabia, they definitely have chopped the heads off of drug traffickers.
Yeah. All right, Donnie, pop quiz. That means you will be eating Carolina Reaper jelly beans for every question you get wrong. There are 5 questions. So you could be eating up to 5 Carolina Reaper jelly beans.
All right.
So these questions are about areas you've traveled to in rediscovering America. So Donnie, you went down to Florida to find the skunk ape in the Central Florida episode. Rank these states from most Sasquatch sightings to fewest Sasquatch sightings. Florida, Ohio, Washington, Texas. Most sightings to fewest. Florida, Ohio, Washington, Texas.
Washington is most, for sure. Ohio, Florida, Texas.
Donnie, you know you're squatching, but the correct order is Washington, Florida, Ohio, Texas.
It's the skunk ape in Florida.
Yeah, just eat them as we go. Eat them as we go. Yeah, that is 1.
All right.
All right, for this next question, if you get within 10 miles, I will give it to you. You took a tiki boat down the Allegheny River in the Pittsburgh Rediscovering America episode. From start to finish, how long is the Allegheny River in miles?
Are you shitting me? It's impossible. Where does the Allegheny start, dude? I know nothing about the Allegheny. I'm gonna go 180 miles.
325. Jelly bean.
All right.
How are you handling those Carolina Reapers?
I think the third one will be rough.
Okay. In Rediscovering America, you take a trip to Alaska. What is the state tree of Alaska?
Alaskan spruce or Alaskan pine. Is a spruce a pine tree? I don't know.
It is the Sitka spruce.
Oh, it's a spruce.
It is a spruce. I will give it to you. I will give it to you.
All right, it's a spruce.
You're safe. Back to numbers.
No, well, okay.
You took a trip to the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
The biggest of all the lakes, and the deepest, is Lake Superior. On average, now you think I'm going to ask you a question about depth, right?
Yes, yes.
I'm not.
Okay.
On average, what are the coastal temperatures of Lake Superior? So year-round, factoring in all the seasons, what is the average temperature? And if you get within 5 degrees, I will give this to you.
This is still like impossible. I mean, parts of it freeze, and then in the summer they probably gets up to the highest it gets. It might be 70. So what is in between that? I'm gonna go with 4. Wait, it probably doesn't get up to 70. No, it might. 50.
43 degrees. What were you about to say? You said 4, and then you said no, it doesn't.
I was gonna say like 45. Fuck.
We can go. We can take it slow.
No, I want to get through this.
Okay. All right. We'll speed it up. Donnie, your last question for the pop quiz. You went down to Louisiana. Louisiana has one of the best party places of all time, Bourbon Street. How many bars are located on Bourbon Street? Within 5.
What's up with these number questions, man?
This is restaurants and like bars.
I just gotta take a random guess. Bourbon Street has 550.
80 bars.
We went to Frenchman Street, okay? Bourbon Street, that's where all the tourists go. We were getting the local vibes. We went to Frenchman Street, okay? I don't know how long Bourbon Street is.
The French Quarter, right? Is that?
No, it's called Frenchman Street. It's a street very close to Bourbon Street.
Bourbon Street's touristy. It's stupid.
Yeah. You go there, fuck. But yeah, I think I just thought Bourbon Street was a lot longer. 80? Really?
Yeah.
Jesus
and
Christ.
That's restaurant bars. If you're just going bars, it's about 60. That's what the website said.
Okay. Well,
Donnie, you're sweating.
Yeah. Let's do the bird's nest next.
Okay. All right. We can all agree with that. All right, Donnie. Before we go any further, you good?
Yeah.
It wasn't convincing. Are you good with hot stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty good. Like, I'm not. It's painful.
Yeah.
but I've been in states of pain eating hot stuff where I just gotta like shove bread into my mouth or else I'll start crying. And I'm not crying behind these shades right now.
All right, so bird spit will be the next thing as we decided on. We just did questions on rediscovering America. Your co-hosts are Nick and KB. Nick and KB are drowning. You can only save one. Who do you save and why?
I'm gonna drink the bird spit.
Is this because you don't want to ruin a relationship with Nick and KB, or your mouth is on fire?
My mouth is on fire. I don't think I would ruin a relationship by answering that. I would assume KB can swim better than Nick. Mm-hmm. So maybe I would save Nick just because I figured like, all right, maybe KB will figure out how to save himself.
I feel like out of both of those, KB doesn't want to be saved. He's like metal enough where he's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, I think he would come to terms of drowning like really fast.
Yeah.
And just be like, all right, cool. And then just try to like speed up the process by just swallowing water.
Next question. I'm going to select the fermented shark. What 3 Barstool employees would be the worst to travel with, and why?
I wrote a blog about who I would be the best. Oh, fuck, this is still spicy. I think the beer made it spicier. I think J.D. Lowe is a little too clean cut and organized, and that he would probably just despise traveling with me. And then in turn, I would despise traveling with him. I think Riggs wouldn't be able to rough it with me.
Yeah.
He would need like 4-star hotels.
College boy.
Yeah.
Ivy League college boy.
I'm going to have to say Chris Clemmer. Just for the fact that he has never peed in his bathing suit, that is like absurd. Like he's never like been in the ocean and just like peed in his bathing suit. He always gets out, goes to a bathroom. And anyone who does that is someone I never want to travel with.
That's insane.
And yeah, actually Chris Clemmer is number 1, because then he also told me he just went on a vacation. They went to like St. Martin or maybe St. Thomas. He didn't leave the resort like once. And he was like, you know what, we're going on vacation. We just got one of those all-inclusive resorts. We're not going to leave. And he was just like perfectly satisfied with that. And then he didn't even have that much fun. And he was like, I'm not going to go back to the Caribbean.
We asked him, we're like, how was your Caribbean vacation? He was like, oh, it was fun. I'm never going back.
Yes, yeah. So Chris Clemmer is high. He's the high number 1 on that list of people I would not want to travel with.
Huge piece.
What was that sound?
My water bottle.
Oh, it sounded like shit dropping down like someone's leg onto the floor. Thought you may have pooped yourself.
Well, Donnie, that's truth or puke. You faced the truth. No puking.
I had a blast.
I'd say it was a successful time.
Yeah. And I tried some new things. You know, I've tried a lot of weird foods in my travels. Had never tried fish jizz.